You're living.
We're live. Hello, friends.
You're alive.
How's Wednesday going for everyone?
There, it just popped up for me. Margaret is there,
I see.
aka Dad. Hi, Dad.
He doesn't have his own channel account.
No.
How's it going in California?
Oh,
Whoa. Don't do
Right.
that.
turn them. Mute that. All right.
And Chicago. You guys are all probably just as warm as we are. I don't know.
What is it today?
We're at 37 degrees right
Oh,
now.
Pulling off.
It's dark outside. Oh, dude. You just spilled my coffee all over.
Coffee foul.
Coffee foul for sure. Got it. No problem.
These cheesy tables you put in here. Okay. Oh, weather.
Can we go down a little bit? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like we're way up there.
Now we're way down here. The weather has been crazy. So we've had a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, we had like all this heavy snow breaking all our trees. Then we had just blizzard winds going on, blowing everything around. Now we have an Alaska heat wave.
You forgot about the cold.
It's been in the 40s.
We had minus 18.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cold. Maybe I like the
We had a
cold.
tiny bit of cold there.
But now it's been like in the 40s in the daytime. It's actually
Yeah.
low. It's 37 right now.
So they're rainy and 50.
But so it makes it the driveway and anywhere you walk is just sheets of ice right now. So you got to tiptoe around everywhere.
Red Smitty, 29 degrees here. Well, we are at 37. So
You're doing better than we are,
yeah.
unless that's Celsius.
No, he's in Chicago. Why would that be Celsius?
It's close to Canada.
I know we got neighbors down the
No,
road that
Actually, it's not very close to Canada.
depends on where you come from. She still uses Celsius. I go to her house and she's like, it's such and such degrees. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but she's from Germany.
But she still uses that because that's what she knows.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. We're in the 50s.
Ontario, Canada. It finally snowed here.
Half inches.
Yeah, we had our snow and
we
it's
had our
all
snow and it's done.
melted
melting
and
away.
it's just ice now.
So
We need new snow.
if I sound kind of funny tonight, I was just getting over the crud this week. Last night I could barely talk, so I can talk tonight. But I sound kind of funny.
I think I answered a bunch of Mike McKinley's what do you call them? Comments today on videos. I went through and every few days I'll just run through and answer all of them. And some people will get more than one in a day because, well.
And she answers all the comments. I might answer one a month on average, maybe one a year. I have work. I have a full-time job. She does nothing but sit around the house all day. That's not really true.
That's not. I just spent the last 2 days, which was probably between 19 or 20 hours sitting in front of the computer working on videos. So I'm about computered out. Was 12 degrees yesterday. 12 degrees.
It's not too shabby. That's good running weather there.
Yeah, that's kind of nice, actually.
I would take some 12 right now. Definitely. I keep looking at the
Yes, you did.
I keep looking. That's the third time I looked over there and I keep thinking this is going to change, but nope.
So, is everybody ready for December? The whole Christmas season and all of that?
Yes.
Yes. It doesn't make any difference to you, I don't think.
It does.
Does it?
Christmas means we're gaining daylight.
That's true.
Winter solstice is the 21st, and then we start gaining daylight.
That is good. So all this darkness makes me tired. Oh, there's Linda from Wisconsin. She's been on our channel for a long time.
Yeah, I recognize that name.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's going to be 9 degrees
Celsius here in Ontario, Canada. Where is snow? Hopefully it stays away.
I want more snow.
Oh yeah, we need some snow because it's so ugly outside right now.
Yeah, because all the trees been broke first. Then the wind knocked all the little twigs everywhere. It looks like a debris field out there right now.
Alabama.
It's a place we still have to go.
Yep. Yeah, it's dark at 5 p.m. here in Oregon. Yeah, I think it was, I don't know, at 4:15 it was getting dark today. I think we're getting close to the end of it getting darker though. Another
a
month. So
getting close to the end, another month.
It'll be dark at like 4 o'clock. And it gets daylight at around 9:30 right now. So
I don't even know. It's dark when I get to work and it's dark when I leave work. So I'm not really sure.
yeah.
I get to see the daylight on a test drive here and there.
But we make up for it in the summer. And it's light all the time.
And you don't sleep. You just go, go, go.
Yeah, you got to get it all in while you can. I'm already in bed. It's only 6:37 p.m. I'm ready for bed, honestly, right now. And it's only 5:30. So I'm tired today.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little tired too. I've been fighting off this crud and I've been sleeping good. Last night I slept decent. So,
You see an ear sticking out over there behind me? The puppy ear. Is there Maddie? There she is.
She's lounging in the background, just lounging around. That's what she does all day.
Is this your first live stream? No, this is 3 or 4. Is it?
I think 4 now, maybe.
Or we did one and then we didn't do one for a long time.
We tried it out, but then now we're trying to have consistency and have every Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Just so y'all know we're here and we can chit chat.
8:37 here. So you are there's 3 hours ahead of us.
You're good. You can do math.
I can do math. So,
do you want to get into anything today?
Would you like to hear a
screen?
What does it say?
Would you like to hear a paper joke? Well, yeah, let's do it.
Hear a paper joke. I will be there for sure every Wednesday. That is awesome. I hope that we could be here every Wednesday.
Yep. So in 2 weeks?
Is it? It's already 2 weeks. I think it is.
I think in 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be in Phoenix on Wednesday. So we've been playing with having 2 locations living together. We played with it a little last night. I think we got it figured out.
We got it figured out. So
next week, we'll have a little surprise for you because we're going to
try.
I think we're going to try 2 devices streaming together. Not together, but from apart. Well, you know what I mean? We'll see if it'll make it work next week. We're going to do a trial because if it will work, then when I'm in Phoenix Wednesday night, then we can still do the live stream and I'll be from there and she'll be from here and we'll see how it works. It might be choppy. I don't know. We'll see.
His paper joke. It's terrible. It's terrible.
That's terrible.
What do we got? Let's go. Last Frontier Homestead.
Practice makes perfect.
Yep. Yeah, we're still practicing. This is not I don't know. It's still uncomfortable a little bit.
Well, you should get a different chair.
I can see what you guys are saying, but it just feels weird that we're not hearing what you're saying. So we have to read it. It's like if there was other people in the room talking. I don't know. Just seems uncomfortable. What'd you say?
I say if you're uncomfortable, get another chair.
I need to get another chair. It's 9:30 here. You are 4 hours behind.
Yep. That's East Coast.
No, he's where was he? I forgot already. Canada. Was he the one? Yes, he's in Ontario. They're 4 hours difference. See, I didn't know. I don't know their times.
You just gotta look on a map. Where's Ontario?
Yeah, like
Wait, that means it's way on the other side.
How are you doing? We are doing quite well. He's just getting over a cold. And I'm doing good. And Maddie over there, she's doing excellent. She's just lounging.
She's not snoring yet, so we're good. And we just got finished from a road trip.
Yep. Mike is telling everyone to give us a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I forget that part.
And then is butt cheeks one word, or should I spread them apart? You know, I'm not sure.
We'll leave that one into interpretation.
Says I'm late. Can I get a tardy note? You have to stay after, and what do they do? I don't know what they do nowadays. You have to go out and clap the erasers. I don't even think they do that anymore. They don't use chalkboards. I'm so hoping it's one word. No spreading of the cheeks. We are 30 here in Wisconsin. 30 degrees. We are 37 still.
Yep, hasn't changed.
There's Bill and John and
Hey, Thumper.
the dog is
beating on the floor over here.
You guys put on a great show. I'm a new subscriber who lives in the big house. Oh. Well, welcome to the YouTube family.
A big house or the big house?
Yeah, a big house. It's the big house, you know. And I used to live in a big house, and it was up on a hill, so everybody referred to it as the big house. But who lives in the big house? Right now, we have
renters.
We have two men that live there, not together. They have separate rooms, the whole thing. That was a weird conversation. But two separate male renters that they just rent a room. And they get they get cheap rent. We're just trying to help them out. So we have one more room that we may rent out or may turn it into like an Airbnb room, or we're not sure. Yeah. But it's a 3-bedroom house over there.
We kind of put it in the Lord's hands and let him tell us what to do with the next room. Yep.
He's brought the first two, so maybe there'll be another person that we can help out, and that's kind of pretty much what we're doing with the house. The computer's so far away. How old is Maddie? My doggy turns 8 December 21st. Maddie turned 8 May 28th.
May 28th.
So she's 8.
Yeah, 8.5 now.
I'm going to share this channel on Facebook. Okay, publicly. Maybe you'll get more people watching your channel. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. So much. That would be great. We're We're getting a lot of new subscribers recently. I don't know if that was I'd like to say that it wasn't algorithm or anything like that.
It was a God thing.
It was a God thing. I was praying one day and he's like, give me a number. What do you want? And I gave him a number and it was like, holy smokes, look at it go. So, we've gotten a lot of new subscribers and trying to read the snow has stopped here and last night I had 50-mile-per-hour winds. Oh no, blew the house wrap loose. Yeah.
That's typical Alaska stuff.
That happens. What are you eating? She's chewing up a stick in the living room.
So,
Where'd she get the stick?
outside, obviously. She
She
brought it in with her?
Yeah, we've had just a little bit of snow off and on and wind and rain. A little bit of everything. It just comes and goes. There's no particular reason for any of it. Don't forget Christmas cards. Yes.
Yes.
I'm checking the mailbox daily, waiting for Christmas cards. I'm so excited. If you send us a Christmas card, you can write. You want to write the address in the chat? You have to go all the way over to the computer.
Oh, I gotta go.
And
what if I just chat on my phone on my channel? I'll just chat here.
Sure, you just chat there and just put our address in there, and then if you send us a Christmas card, we will send you one. We already got them all made up, got them ready, and we got the postage ready.
And hopefully we won't run out. Actually, hopefully we do run out.
That would be great if we ran out, and I would just get some more. You might get just a personal card from the store, but we'll get you one.
And type on this whole thing.
David's in the doghouse. Are you in the doghouse?
Is the cabin a doghouse?
Yeah. No. Well, the dog lives in. The dog thinks she owns the house. Okay. I sent my card today. Awesome. We'll see how many cards we can get hanging up on our wall this year.
There we go. All right.
We don't have a lot of wall space, but we will hang them all up.
There's the address. Send the card.
I'm a fairly new subscriber. I was just watching you drag in the groceries in your most recent video when I got the notification for the live stream. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
She does that weird stuff. She gets lazy. Doesn't want to take 10 trips to the car.
Makes it easier. It's like work smarter, not harder.
Or funnier.
Load it in the sled. Bring it in.
We need to get better sled though. The neighbors had a really good sled we used to use, and since they moved, we don't have a good sled anymore.
Yeah, that one works, but it has a big slit in the bottom of it. So.
But you fixed it with duct tape.
Oh, it came off.
Oh.
It wasn't the good duct tape.
You need to get some Gorilla tape for it.
You just shared it on Facebook. I pray the best for your channel every week. That is so awesome, Mike. That is really cool. We thank you. I didn't know your name came up as your name. I thought it came up as your channel.
I think I changed it.
Oh.
It used to be the shop name, but now it's that name. Sometimes it goes the other way. So do we want to talk about anything? Or are you just going to sit here and read all this stuff?
Oh, yeah. Well, we do have a list of a couple things people have asked and whatnot. I think one of the most ones that we've got recently in the last couple days, because we have so many new subscribers, is how remote we are.
Not very.
We're not remote at all.
We're like a block outside of city limits is right over that way.
Yeah. We live our little simple life in a very modern world. There are neighbors all around us. There's everything you could want on the property.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dry cabin. I could plumb water over here. I could plumb gas over here, but we didn't want to live that lifestyle. So we enjoy this lifestyle, and ideally we'd move farther out away.
Yeah, we will. Eventually we'll move farther out, but
This is our practice.
okay, let's see. Hello from Wisconsin. We got another person from Wisconsin. I love your Faith Fridays. Oh, thank you. That started on this channel, and then it moved over to another channel. And so that is my channel called Coffee and Grace in Backwoods, Alaska. And that has been on hold for about a year. And I will be getting back into that Friday. I will start back in on that channel. So you can go find that if you're interested in that. That is all Christian content. I just sent a Christmas card to my off-grid friend in Michigan. Very cool. When do the Christmas decorations go up? Possibly next week. I'm not sure, honestly. I've got a lot going on. I've got a bazaar I need to do. I've got videos to get done, and I don't like to put up Christmas decorations until the house is clean, and
that's not clean yet.
So possibly next week. It's got to be at least December. So what are your names? What's your name?
Hi, my name's David.
David. Oh yeah, it's on his shirt. I'm Angie, and well, Maddie was on the couch, but now she's laying on the floor.
She's sleeping on the floor.
She's the dog.
What are you doing? Come here. Come here.
Got to go get my son at his job. Be back in about 25 minutes. All right. We should possibly still be here. And if not, it was great to have you here. And we will, of course, see you next time. And Linda. Yes.
Congrats on 3.5.
David and Maddie. It's actually, Maddie's name is Matty, and it's short for Matanuska. That is our burrow. The name of our burrow, and the name of the first mountain she climbed when she was 11 weeks old. She climbed the mountain, which is
Matanuska Peak.
How tall is it?
6,522 feet.
Yeah. And she climbed that mountain, and she got the name Matanuska. And so for short, we call her Maddie. And our burrow is Matanuska Susitna.
Yeah.
And so
for short, it's Matsu Burrow.
So I call her Maddie Sue. Congratulations on hitting 3.5 thousand subs. Yes. It's like, wow. It's totally crazy amazing.
Never thought you'd be here.
No, it's just growing crazy. And that kind of brings us into the point of monetization, because we've been very, very slow at like making any money on this channel. We were making about $300 a year, and all of our money gets donated to charity. And so right now our monthly estimate is at about $450 for just this last month. So that's exciting that we are going to be able to donate that much money. And if we were to get that much every month, it's just super exciting that we can be able to share that money to our selected donors, our charities. And so
this is, in a way, this is a ministry.
Yes. The more we make from YouTube, the more we give away. And that's super cool.
Because we have plenty to live on. We don't need much.
We don't need anything. We don't need money for anything else, but others do. So I like your style of decorating. You have a good eye for it. I love decorating, especially fall, Christmas. My mother always decorated the house, and I just love it. Even this tiny little cabin. It does get to be a bit much, and I end up having to take it down. I ended up taking the fall decorations down before Thanksgiving because it got to be too much clutter. But I do love the decorating also.
It's a good thing she loves it because you'd never seen anything from me. That's just a lot of work.
What, the decorating?
Yeah, decorating. You gotta put it away.
Yeah, it's fun though.
I like looking at it, but she can do it.
I put mine up, and now my house is a mess. Oh.
And she'll come help you. She likes messy houses.
I know. I like to clean. I like to organize. I don't know. It's a thing. Where do you eventually want to move?
That's kind of changed over the past months and years. Because we'd like to buy some property remote in Alaska somewhere
where the road doesn't go.
Where the road, yeah, you got a 4-wheeler, snow machine, or hike into it. But then there's always thoughts of moving somewhere in the States in a different environment. But
that'll probably never happen because all of our kids are here.
All of your kids are here,
except for we have one that's not. But 6 months at a time, that wouldn't be too much.
I just
or just traveling.
Take it day by day, see where the Lord leads us. We may get land and live remote. We may end up traveling. You never know.
We have no clue.
Wherever we do, we'll take you with us.
Makes me laugh when the chickens follow you around. I know it's kind of fun. I go get them every morning, and I say good morning, and I open their pen. I'm like, let's go get breakfast. And today I had a couple things in my hand, and I went towards the garage, but I stopped short and I went in the house next door, and the chicken got up on the top step, and I was like, are you coming in? And they didn't come in the house, but they were thinking about it. Oh, I am sorry. Hello, David and Angie. Okay. Got the names. Perfect. Your little mouse is over top of the. Gone from stagnant with gaining subs. Been around 1980 for almost 2 months now.
It gets that way.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see a growth, and then it'll be stagnant. I mean, we've been stagnant for like a year.
Well, yeah,
and then you get growth again, then you get stagnant.
I've been working on it for 4 years probably, and I don't know. I don't know what the trick is, or
just every once in a while you just have something that goes good. And the Lord puts you in a good spot. You just do what we're here to do.
Yes, congratulations on the 3.5 thousand. Thank you so much. Enjoying your blog. We lived in AK in the 70s when I was stationed at Fort Rich. My oldest daughter was born there.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that's when we came in 70. And maybe it was 71. And because my dad,
when you were just a pup.
Yeah, when I was less than a year old, and because my dad was stationed at Fort Rich also. So yeah, I think the military has brought a lot of people up here. And then so my dad was Army, and then when his time was up, he got stationed. He was going to be stationed somewhere else, and he said, "No, I'm not leaving." So he went guard and stayed. Been here ever since.
We might have to go have a conversation with John.
What is it? I've got a small remote cabin on
8 remote acres.
on a remote lake. I'll sell you. Ooh.
Well, we'll have to talk about that later, John.
Ooh. That sounds good. We're almost out of debt.
Yes.
We'd have to get cash. It'd have to be cash.
So yeah, so we should be out of debt next year. We've been working on this journey for 18, 19, 20, 8 years.
8 years.
8 years we've been working on this debt. We'll be out of debt next year. And one of my goals is to go see Dave Ramsey and do a debt-free scream. So once we're out of debt, looking for property and travel and like that kind of stuff will happen more often, because then we'll be able to afford it better. Right now, all extra money just goes straight to debt.
Yeah, I mean,
not all, but
yeah,
we support all our ministries too. But God's been good to us.
Yeah, we don't pay any debt with our YouTube stuff. That's given away. Well, I have to go to sleep. Good night, David and Angie, and everyone on this channel. Have a great night. Well, thank you, and have a very great night also, and thank you for being here. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe to your channel. Are you sure you had the thumbs up, everyone? It doesn't. That's the thing. It doesn't cost anything, and you support just by giving a thumbs up. Sometimes if I don't even have time to watch someone's channel, but I want to support them, I'll just give them a thumbs up and then I'll go back later and watch. It's just, yeah. Just got to support those that that you're part of their little family. I only have 5 or 6 people that I watch. And yeah, can't support everybody, I suppose. You'd spend all day sitting there watching videos. So I understand if you can't watch every video. There is says hello. I don't know your actual name, the AJ third 3RD. I don't remember your name. I know we met you at the meetup.
Oh, Wendy out there.
I think it's great that you donate your money to charity. Yeah, I'm not sure when we decided to do that. I guess when we decided to do the monetization, I suppose. I don't know.
I think you decided it.
Did I decide that?
I think you did. And I said, okay.
It's a good thing. And so that's just for like the money from the ads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we don't have anybody that, what's it called, a member, a channel member, or Patreons, or we don't have anybody that supports in that way. And I think that would all be included in the same.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know how that works. I'm not sure.
We may look into that in the future, but all the money now is just straight YouTube money.
Any other questions? Let's see. We had the one about the remote. How remote are we? We're not remote.
You had a lot about your chickens being cold.
Oh yeah,
you should talk about that.
I did. I had a lot of questions and comments about why we don't have a heating lamp, or why our coop's not insulated, or whatever for the chickens. And well, basically, I've heard a lot of people say that if you just if your chickens adapt to the cold, They adapt to the weather.
Well, you start with a hardy breed that
Yeah.
doesn't mind the cold.
And then if I was to put a heat lamp in my chicken coop and the power would go out, my chickens would die. Right now, they've been through some very, very cold, quite a few windstorms. They were in that windstorm last year and they didn't have any cover over them. They didn't have a run last year and they survived.
Yeah, so we've had chickens up here for at least 3 years.
Yeah, and we've never had a problem with them. And last year, a lot of people that had heating lamps did lose chickens because the power was out so much last year. And
as far as the wind, we put the plastic on the
Yeah.
one side, keeps the wind down off of them.
and they can go in their coop, the door's open if they, and they have underneath the coop, they have a little hidey hole that has a tire in there, and they'll all get in the tire, and
That's
it's so funny. They'll huddle.
How many chickens can you fit in a tire?
And then they have they have one roost inside their coop, so they all sit on it and they all huddle together. Tonight I went in there and they were all on the same side, just smashed in there for some reason. They were just huddling together. It was so cute. And I give them a light bulb light in there in the evening just to try to give them some more daylight light. It's not working. We're getting like 1 to 2 eggs a day. They'll get back into it in the spring. So they don't want to lay right now.
Yeah, it's fine. We have plenty for ourselves. We just give them away more in the summer.
I don't ask for money on my channel or YouTube. I have a very good income. I've had people ask how they can donate. I will take cookies and candy. Awesome.
Yes, cookies are good.
Cookies are good.
But they're very bad at the same time.
I might have to make up some cookies this year, and maybe we'll have to go hand out cookies.
Aaron.
What are you looking at?
The last one. Your AFJ third. His name's Aaron.
Arlen.
That's
okay. Yes, I remember that. Now I remember
Arlen.
that. It was what?
Arlen.
What are the letters?
AFJ third.
AFJ. Trying to write down people's names so I don't have to keep asking because my brain doesn't work.
Now, what does that mean? The AFJ third. So you already just curious. Curious how people come to with their names. I'll get some more talking next week. I'm kind of hoarse right now for my gold this week. I'm just sitting here as an innocent observer at this point.
Did I answer the question about the chickens?
Initials to my full name. Oh, well, that makes sense, I guess. Never thought of that.
That's what I was thinking. If he was whatever his full name is, and the third. What else do we have? We talked about the Christmas card exchange. Somebody asked what happened to your neck. They must have been watching an old video.
Oh, I got tired.
So there's about 4 months of him being in a neck brace on our channel.
It was in a head-on collision coming home from work, driving her truck, and I woke up. I don't even remember it. I woke up in an ambulance. I woke up again in the hospital. That's all I remember.
That was the last time I saw the truck. Well, no, I did see it later.
No, we got video of it a week later at the wrecking yard. But God is good to us. It's everything turned out well. I'm all healed. I'm good to go. And
it was a good life experience.
It was. It makes me appreciate every day. Every day is a blessing.
So it was good for you. It was also good for me because I had I don't even know what you call it. I had a tie to that truck. That was the first vehicle I ever picked out and bought on my own. So I was like, I guess I had some pride that was something I did by myself. And once it was gone, I really had grieving process for my truck, which was very silly, but I did. And then, God finally told me, hey, let it go and I'll give you something better. You got to let go what you got so I can give you something better. And then I feel very, very safe in the car that I have now, safer than I did in my truck. And I really like the car I have now. So,
and you can actually fit full-size grandkids in
and
there.
I can have lots of grandkids and I can haul stuff. And so, yes, sometimes you have to let go of what you think is the best to have something better. So we both learned a big lesson out of that one.
And we had just paid your truck off like 6 months prior.
Yeah.
Which was nice. So a Dave Ramsey thing is, a car accident doesn't mean you go buy a brand new car. You get a car of same value. So we got the settlement for the car for her truck, and we used that money to buy what we have now. So we pay cash for it. So we didn't move up in vehicle. It's a better vehicle, but
it is. It's a year newer.
But it's not like $50,000 more expensive.
Mm-mm. It was a year newer and a whole lot less expensive than what I paid for that truck.
So, but got a good deal on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Ford. I work at Ford, so.
Let's see. Any more questions we had this week that we needed? Somebody asked about, is there anything that we would do differently or anything that we missed from, say, a normal lifestyle?
A normal life.
A modern lifestyle.
This feels like my normal life now, so it's I really don't miss anything. I really enjoy this lifestyle.
I think you get used to it and you don't, I heard somebody say on a YouTube that I was watching this week that they were taking a break from their remote cabin because they didn't realize how hard it was going to be to not have heat, where you could just walk over and turn the dial. That if you want to be warm, you have to work for it. And I never even thought about it. I mean, for 6 to 8 months a year, we keep the fire going, and I just don't even think about it. It's, and I don't think about, I don't have an indoor toilet, or I don't have a kitchen sink. You just get used to what you have, and you just like it.
You do notice the fire doesn't work when we're gone all weekend, though.
Yeah, when you let it go out or you leave and you come back and it's cold, but you deal with it. Yeah, and the only thing I would do differently, well, I don't know. I would say to do it sooner in life, but
yeah, but to change anything that happened in your life would mean you wouldn't be in the place you are right now.
Because it's kind of hard for me to say that because I grew up like this, and I grew up more like, I think I answered somebody's comment this week with off-grid, people that are off-grid now as compared to off-grid when I was a kid. When I was a kid, it was off-grid, like no electricity, no solar, no generators. I mean, it was off-grid.
Solar didn't exist yet.
It was off of everything. And nowadays, you can go to a remote house, and it's modern with everything you could ever think of because of the solar and the generators and all the things. And it's like it's two different worlds from nowadays modern homesteading and homesteading back in the day. And so I lived that life when I was a kid, and then I got married, and I was married to someone that made a lot of money. I mean, for me, it wasn't a lot, but it was, for me, that was a lot. And we had a big house, and we had anything that we could have ever wanted. And we were not happy. And that marriage ended up not working. And then to find out what was really would make me happy was to get rid of all those things and live basic and live simple. And now I'm much happier. because all those things just cause heartache. Really.
Absolutely.
Are we missing some?
Right here's where we're at.
Oh, Meerkat. I have her on the list somewhere. I have a list. Oh, I don't have a name or where they're from. I have a list of usual people.
That means you're a regular.
You're a regular. I got you on my list. I can't believe people pay $80,000 to over 100. I know, right? Isn't that just crazy? One car accident and you're out. All done. No more car. Simple as that.
And they don't hold their value either. So like throwing your money away.
You drive it off the lot and the price just went down. Value went down.
I paid $650 for my truck. It's got 270,000 miles on it. And it's running great.
Yeah. Can't see to drive it. You can. You're fine. The windshield's all cracked. The wiper on my side of the car, on the passenger side, doesn't work, and the lights are really dim. But it gets you where you need to go. There's a loan. Loans in the house. Hello. I have never had a utility bill, indoor toilet, heat, or other heat other than wood. That is so cool. Those things are just, they're just luxuries. Actually, they're just, we have lights and we have electricity, minimal electricity, and I can't think of anything else we have that's a luxury. That is the luxury.
That is it. When the power goes out,
But I have lived with all the things. And how much snow so far? Yeah. Have you guys gotten snow up there? Well, you guys, it's just you. You're alone. Have you gotten some snow up there yet?
Well, don't forget Kenai.
Oh yeah, she's not alone. Got a puppy. I'm back from picking up my son. Oh, cool. It's been that long already. Glad you could come back.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have to get wrapping this up. His voice is running out, and my eyes are getting sore from trying to read these from so far away. About 1.5 feet. Nice.
Yeah, we were pushing about 13, 14 inches, and then it got warm.
Now it's just ice. It's just ice.
And melting.
Just scratching again. Driving back tomorrow morning. I'll be there until Sunday or Monday. Well, good. Maybe we can. That's my son. Sorry. Getting all personal here. Good. Maybe we can go do something. That would be awesome. I've been very, very, very busy this week. Sitting in front of the computer busy, but I agree with Angie. Let go of all the conveniences that actually cost you time. Trading time for money for convenience. Yes. I think, when we kind of learned that too when we went to New York and we were helping the homeless and how happy those people were. And it's like, you have nothing but what's on your back and you're carrying around and you live in the park, yet you're so happy. And I was like, well, yeah, you have no bills to pay. You have no, it's just you just living in the park. I mean, and they're nice parks. There's trees and birds, and I think I would want to live in the park, honestly. Maybe next year too. No, 2025. We'll live in the park, in the woods.
Yep. That adventure's coming. Lives in Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
In a tiny house on in my son's backyard.
Oh, very cool.
See, just like us. We're just in our own backyard.
Yeah, we're in our own backyard. Yeah.
I think living without an indoor toilet and shower would be the hardest part to get used to. For me, it was hard in the beginning, but You get used to it pretty
Yeah,
quick.
he was a serious everyday shower dude.
That was a.
It was like 2 or 3 times a day for a while. I'm like, what are you washing off? I don't know. And there are times where not having a toilet in the house is frustrating.
like last night.
Like last night. Apparently I ate something that did not agree with me, and I'm sitting here with my stomach rolling like ugh, and yeah, I was just trying to hold it in. So it's like, how long can I hold it in before I have to go out? Because I don't want to be outside there in the outhouse forever. And I only had to go out twice. I did good.
Yeah, then you got to find your coat. You got to find your slippers. You got to
Yeah.
find the light.
So I stood here with my coat and my hat and my shoes on for a long time, trying to decide if I needed to go back out.
8 inches yesterday.
Oh yeah,
We got like 8 inches of rain yesterday.
yep. He's up quite a bit higher than we are. That's really cool.
We have to take a snow machine up there. Can't snow machine here.
Not if you were brought up that way. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that we talk to. They're just like, we couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't live that way. It's like they never did. And I did that when I was a kid. So it's not unusual. But back then, all of our neighbors were the same. Like everybody we knew lived exactly the same. Yeah.
Everybody knew each other and they were all helpful. I don't even know half our neighbors around here. I know those guys. I don't know those guys.
I think we knew almost every single person on our road when I was a kid. Because, well, everybody had to help everybody else out.
What? You're impossible. Can you see we're doing something silly?
I get cold every time I see Angie go to the outhouse. Oh, it's not that bad. I really enjoy it, actually. So most times.
You need to. So the hardest thing of the first year we had the outhouse, hardest part was the cold seat.
Oh yeah.
And she remedied that. How'd you fix that?
You just put foam,
Styrofoam. The hard styrofoam.
Hard styrofoam, and it never gets cold. And we actually cut out a square, and then you put with the seat in it. And so when that gets, it gets gross, you can't clean it. So we just pull that out, and I put another one in. So that actually needs done.
Yeah.
At some point.
But I was in disbelief at first. She just made this little donut ring to put there. You can install it if you want to, and I'm like, I'm not gonna use that thing. But it's amazing. Even the foam in the cold, as soon as you touch it, it's instantly warm. Yeah, it doesn't even feel cold.
It doesn't get cold. It doesn't hold the cold. It's an amazing thing. Where were we on our road trip this weekend. I went in one of the outhouse up in the pass, and you could feel the cold coming up out of that hole. That was crazy. It was just the way the weather was. It was colder underneath the outhouse in the pit than it was in the air, and you could just feel it coming up out of there. Anyhow, everybody needs to know that.
My life is not complete.
Yes. No, but I do enjoy going out to the outhouse in the morning. It's just I don't know. It's you get outside in the fresh air every morning. It's nice. That's what I was thinking. Old age seems to make that happen more often too. Oh, yeah. The older you are, the closer you want your bathroom, probably. And then, yeah, I don't know what happened with my guts yesterday. My house is 12 by 32. Just moved in on the 1st of November. Oh, your tiny house.
By 32. That's about the size of this place,
I
but
love,
we're double
yeah.
stacked.
I love to watch tiny house stuff and just the arrangement of how they have their house, and it's just so fun to see how people put all their things in a tiny house. 12 by 32. Ours is what?
12 by 16 bottom, 12 by 20 top.
So it's 100 and
Ours is 375
300. 375
square foot of living space.
Yeah. What he said. Sometimes I go with less.
I'll go to the outhouse with less on than Angie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you don't have neighbors, it's fine.
Well, no, it doesn't even matter. We have neighbors. Yeah. Middle of the night, there is no getting anything on. You just go. You just go. I put a robe on. I put a robe on every time. But nope.
I'll even walk out barefoot in the snow.
Barefoot in the snow, buck naked. Gotta go pee. Middle of the night. Don't matter. Until I was about 13, my grandparents had no plumbing and used an outhouse. I don't really remember it being a problem, but I still like my bathroom right next to my bedroom. Yeah. It's nice when we go, because we go to other places quite often throughout the year. Yeah. And we just went to a Airbnb this last weekend, and we did have to walk down the stairs and a little ways to the bathroom, but it was so nice to.
It was warm. It was inside. Had lights.
The bathroom
had a shower.
The bathroom floor was heated. It was like I walked in there with my bare feet, and I'm like, "What? The floor is heated." And the bathroom itself was bigger than this room. It was huge. That's in one of my videos. We've been there before.
Yeah, our third time staying there. John's cabin, 11 by 15.
Nice. And he's got it set up really nicely too.
I don't know. We still have to get there and see it.
I know. I haven't seen it in real life, but I've seen it on the videos. Looks cozy. Arlen, I'm 8 weeks into carnivore. How about y'all? Well, y'all ain't. I'm going back to carnivore December 1st because I paid for a coaching class, carnivore class, or a carnivore coach. So I'm going back in December and hopefully getting some questions answered about that. Trying to decide if that's the right thing for me. I had some issues with, I was gaining weight. I was always tired and I was always hungry. So I need to get I need to get those questions answered. I was extremely tired. I was crazy tired.
Yeah, you did it for 2 months.
I did 2 months, took a couple week break. I did it for another full month, and then I've been taking a break. And I'm like, I was kind of like a ketovore. I was like heavy on the meat, and then now I'm just whatever. Because I don't necessarily need to lose weight, but I need to stay away from all the things that are bad for me. I have a lot of gut issues, a lot of pain, and yeah, I ate the wrong thing and I look pregnant, like this morning, from whatever I ate last night that blew up in me. I would think that's a better situation than living in his house. Oh, yeah. And it's nice. It's really nice that you can live that close to your family and still have your separate lives. We had our kids living here for 5 years. They lived in the big house. They lived in the house in the yard, and it was so nice that we had our separate space, but we could visit whenever we wanted. I am having problem with not enough hot water. The heater is too small.
Put a bigger pot in the stove.
Yeah, our hot water comes from a hot kettle. We just use it for coffee and dishes.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't use hot water for anything. I don't think. Steps. Oh, the steps. Oh, our ladder to our loft. That they were temporary.
Been temporary for 5 years.
They'll probably always be there. You get used to them. I can walk down them forward. He has to walk down them backward. The dog goes up and down quite well. I think about you guys when I shower. I just go next door and shower once a week.
I shower at work.
He showers at
We have
work.
a locker room at the dealership, so I just shower there.
Yeah, and whenever we go to an Airbnb, I'm sure to shower. I took a nice long one this last weekend.
What do you want?
I love the looks inside your cabin. Yeah, I do. I like the walls
I like
and the floor, and
I like the way they did the walls.
You're good. I love my 3 grandkids, but
It's crazy.
love living alone. Oh boy, yeah.
It's
We
great.
lived with our grandkids for a short while.
This is grand crazies.
Grand crazies. Oh, somebody called them. Who was it? Somebody called them grand nuts. Or somebody we know called their grandkids little grand nuts.
Well, they're definitely grand crazies around here
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they had 3 kids when they lived next door. 2, 3, 4. I don't know. They kept having more.
I think they started with 2.
Started with 2 and they left
with 5.
with 4. Oh, did they leave with 5? The last one? Anyways, it was nice having them next door, but it wasn't,
They're only 12 miles away.
living with them was something completely different.
What do you want?
The steps to the second level. Do you do any home canning?
Not currently.
Yeah,
What do you
not
want?
really.
What?
I've done some jams, some jellies. I used to can all the time, mostly salmon. We would go salmon dip netting and get our limit every single year from multiple places. And I would can a lot of fish. I've canned a lot of vegetables. We don't eat a lot, I guess. So we don't have a lot of storage. And we leave a lot. So if we leave for more than 2 days and it's cold out, everything in our house is frozen. So if we had canned goods, they would all be frozen. Like solid. Like the lamp oil's frozen solid the last time. We just don't have a place to store. I guess we could store things next door, the other house.
Downstairs.
Downstairs gets, if it's cold up here, it's cold downstairs. Enough to freeze things.
I'll fix it.
I don't know. We don't really store things because I don't know. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Live simply.
Where are we at? It's the only way I can get up there. Yeah, he's got some stairs going up to his second floor.
Yeah, Maddie can't do your stairs.
No, I love the kids and kids and great grandkids, but I like peace and quiet too. Yep.
Yep. Peace and quiet. That's what I like.
Maddie is ready for supper. Oh, she probably is.
Yeah,
What time is it?
she's-
She's probably ready for dinner.
Yeah. Her bowl's right back here. She hasn't drug it around the floor yet. Usually she does.
Have you done any freeze drying lately? No. I usually do some for I do some for Christmas decorations mostly, and then in the summer for hiking. Other than that, we don't. Yeah, we got it. We got the freeze dryer. No, we don't have freeze dried. We've never freeze dried. We dehydrate. We don't have a freeze dryer. I've never done any freeze drying. We do the dehydrator for hiking, and that's what we got it for. Because we were going to make meals, hiking meals for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And that may still happen someday. Have you done
Oh, yes, go potty. She doesn't have to go potty. She wants dinner.
She wants dinner. She would let us know.
Yeah. She's a pretty smart cookie. Are you a smart cookie? Come here.
Hello from Whittier. Nice.
That's Alaska Road. From Whittier.
From Whittier. Alaska Road from Whittier. Whittier is a fun place to visit.
Yes, we go there at least once a year. This year we rode our motorcycles to Valdez for the ferry to Whittier, went to the tunnel and came back out that way. That was a good ride this year.
Okay, dehydrator, yeah. That's what I thought you meant too, and then I read it wrong or read it differently. I dehydrated raspberries. I have seeds left. What a waste of time. Huh. Yeah. From West Virginia. Kent Spencer from West Virginia. I've been to West Virginia. My cousins lived in West Virginia. I was born in Virginia.
Virginia.
All right. We've been on here for over an hour.
Yeah, it says right there.
Where?
There.
Oh, wow. That's longer than normal. But I think we're going to...
Maddie's hungry for dinner. You going dinner?
I think we're going to call it a night. And say goodnight to everyone.
Yeah, and I will... Don't forget your Christmas cards.
Yep, send us a Christmas card.
I will be more talkative next week when I have my voice back.
Our address is in the chat, or it's on our videos.
Videos in the comment section or
in the description box of all of our videos. I don't know that people ever actually read what's in the description box. It's got all of our where all of our YouTube money goes. There's an explanation in there of all of our charities, and well, a little explanation about our lives and stuff like that is all in the description box under the videos. So, anywho, look forward to seeing to next time. Yes, next Wednesday, and we'll be putting out a video on Sunday. I've been working on it for 2 days. So
the best one yet.
Almost done. I don't know about that, but so yep, we're gonna say goodnight. So do your signing off.
Dad said lived off grid in the 80s.
Your dad lived off grid in the 80s.
We weren't off grid, we were just camping all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I just saw it as camping.
Camping off grid.
Camping all the time.
I lived in a tent for 2 years. In Alaska. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Good night, all from South Alabama. All right. You say your good nights.
All right. Good night. Good night, everybody. We love y'all.
Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you again next Wednesday. Bye.